Nice. Right. Hey everyone. Yeah. Dude, it's cold here in my room. I only heard them as faint whispers because I was on the other side of the room, but I think that was Fairy Wanderias.
I just realized I was muted all this time. Let me recap everything that I just said.
Stupid! This girl is stupid!
Yep. Okay, let me recap everything really quickly. Welcome to the 6th Homestuck discussion stream. Well, hopefully the second to the last one. We shall be continuing because I still have stuff to say even though I can't think of everything right now. And this will happen. We will play games after this. Don't you worry. I just want to get through this and not stop midway, you know? Anyway, here we are.
Yes.
And I already welcome everybody. Let me do it again. Hello. Okay, that's all. Hello, Nate the Taylor. Hello, Doc. Hello, Doc. No, I already said Doc. Hello, Isn't. Hello, Silent ZX, and that's everybody. Okay. And that's all in a single stream would probably be just skimming through the rest at 1 page a second. Yeah, probably. We will be doing a lot of that, I imagine, but still. If there's 2 parts left, I'd say so. Alright. Hive swap someday soon, come on now. And
Yeah.
if you didn't look at the schedule, Outer Wilds tomorrow again, just because of Luna's availability, and Yellow on Saturday, which will probably make us actually catch up to when new pacifist content starts.
Wow.
Okay, so I guess we'll just open stuff. Let me just open. I mean, yeah, I already have this open. It's wrong thing though. Here, there we go. Arm. Where is this? There we go. Can't watch right now. I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Hello, Betty. Betty. The end of this song is such a fake out because it like teases the next song, which is Ascend in the album, but then when you put it on loop, it just goes back to the beginning of it. Okay. Blah. Where is the freaking? Because this shows up. Where's normally my presentation?
Nowhere, maybe?
There we go. So we are here. So we're actually on intermission 2, which You know what? I will actually be able to talk about it in general, but we shall go through panels anyway, like very quickly too. But intermission 2 is like the one where, well, obviously starts out with Slick, but this is the one where if you look at the map.
Okay, first of all,
What?
I need you to stream to me.
Yes. Second.
Second, we already went through intermission 2 last time. We went to we introduced all the alpha kids in Act 6.
Well,
Oh, you meant Act 6 intermission 2. Okay, now
yes.
it makes more sense. Now that I'm seeing things.
Okay. We good now? We better?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. All over the place. Okay, if you just like look at the map here, this is where we actually get to see the golden ship and the meteor like already on their way, and that's definitely interesting. Like the stuff that we get to see, obviously penis Ouija. I guess we'll get to it when we'll get to it, but I did always think that we got a little, like too little of that, you know, of them just living life on the meteor on the golden ship, which a lot of the Paradox Space comics were actually about when you think about it. Those two settings, probably because those artists and writers wanted to see more of that. But yeah. That's with this. This was, by the way, I was so happy that Slick was back, but at the same time, while I was reading this, I had very mixed feelings about this presentation of him, just, you know, becoming part of the gag cast, I suppose. I had very mixed feelings about that, and I continue to have mixed feelings as we see Collide at the end, but I already yapped about it enough. This is nice, though. Just regular mispaint stuff, and then there he is. Seeing him like this just here, man, because this is like before Caliborn enter, right? So we assume that this is the first thing he did, which I don't think it is, because he comes to the first dream bubble. We see him destroy with the white magnum instead of his usual weapon, which is this. Yeah. Can I? My keyboard stops working. Got this. Karkat talking to him. Karkat talking to himself again, like always. This was painful though. Because I understand how he got to this point, because obviously you have, in real relations you have moments where you're just, oh man, this one. Obviously, in real relations with people, you have moments where you just drift apart, right? Even when you're close by. But for Karkat here specifically, it was very painful to read, especially since I was still remembering their conversation right before Make Her Pay, right before the Make Her Pay part of the comic. So this was very painful for me to read, like him talking about Terezi specifically this way. You know, oh yeah, this whole thing. I figured they would have been like in a way better situation, you know, those two. But yeah, this is nice though, us getting to see this, and also these alternate Vaferi and Eridan. Hopefully they are getting along, at least these two.
Yeah. It feels like Vaferi is more in control now of her fellow Sea Dweller. Now in death.
In this, well, this specific one, this isn't main because she never went God tier, neither did he.
Right, yeah.
These aren't all the alphas.
Well, this one is in control, it seems.
Then we see the doomed Eridan and Vaferi, who probably had so much character development in their own timeline, but because it wasn't meant to go that way, they just got punished for it. Yup. That's how it goes in Paradox Space. Hassie be like, I don't like Vaferi's quirks, so she's dead, and then brings back her ghost to revive a major character. Well, that's the thing, she doesn't say anything here. Oh man. I hate that irrelevancy joke, though. Like, it genuinely makes me angry to think about. I don't know if that's me doing it or overdoing it, but anyway, peak panel right here. These two. And actually these three. I'm just thinking of these two because Dave and Terezi always had good interactions too. This is sort of the start of what a lot of people complain about with, you know, WV being a certain way after a certain point in the comic, which I can't disagree with. I will always argue that there is a point to it, but I don't think that point helps the character very much, you know, or like the public perception of his character either. But this is still nice seeing them get along in this group of three. Also here we see that life powers can be the color of the user. Earlier we saw Jane with a light blue aura, and here Fefari has a fuchsia one. Yeah. Any map, so yeah. I want to be rereading Karkat's ranting. Oh yeah, this, because like he becomes himself. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, this. Because this is the actual conversation before. Here they are talking about their destination. Alongside, like, with Kanaya. Because after this is just Karkat and Dave. Oh yeah, the coffee machine, whatever. Yeah. So this was definitely a shocker, because again, in the comic we never really get to see much of what a regular session is meant to go like, you know, for the most part. One where people don't skip levels, one where like things just don't get destroyed by like outside parties, one where the Black King is actually the main villain. The closest thing to that is Hivebent, but we don't get to see much of that session, so blah. A little sad. Also hi CD, with your funny hat. I love this part where Rose explains what they are doing what they are going to do once they arrive. Yeah. Leave it to a light player giving us that sweet world building, yeah. Though I will say I was very, I was squinting my eyes a lot at her specifically because like, girl, where are your sources? It came to me in a dream quite literally with her. Oh yeah, used to. Oh yeah, and them explaining that who are they are going to meet, that's right. I remember this. Yeah, this just made sense. I remember at one point I think I had to explain this to somebody when I thought it was pretty simple, but yeah. Like outside of stream, I mean. Oh yeah, because this is
never really pretty simple. It took me like, I don't know, I had to stare at it for a few hours before understanding it the first time.
Hours?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it still is pretty complicated to me.
Okay. Sure.
It's a lot, dude. It's hard.
Okay. Source, it was revealed to me by the horror terrors. It was revealed to me in a dream, except it was probably very close to that after ascending. Yeah. And here he comes. Karkato. Coming here to frickin' argue about who should... Right, this frickin' this frickin' thing. Coming here to argue about who should be with who and when. Making charts and stuff. God, this. I remember, like, being absolutely befuddled by his explanation of, like, the dynamics in here. Oh yeah, she just snatches them. Right, I remember that. Her face here.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Yeah, listen, we don't have to discuss this much. I think we all know this is peak, okay? This is peak, and this is peak romance, too.
Exactly.
Are you serious? Dude, unreal. You're like a cape magnet. Hup! Okay. Okay. Golden Sheep, they're playing Ghostbuster, MMORPG. Because this also... Okay, so we see this panel, which is great, but... That's the thing, right? We only get teases of this stuff. I love Homestuck's world building for what it sets up, but if it really were to satisfy my world building needs, it would elaborate on how life has been for all of these people on the Golden Ship, you know, exactly how it has been. That's my hunger, you know, for those specifics.
Maybe one day.
I doubt it, Luna.
Maybe one day in Homestuck Beyond Canon, they will reminisce about their days on the ship and give us flashbacks.
That would be pretty useless. I'm pretty sure in that story, I don't even know exactly what it is, but yeah. Karkat literally setting up a schedule on who gets to date Therese on which day, and he finds nothing wrong with it, Lamau. Hello everyone! Have been gone and I'm gonna have to go again. Gotta check up on the old discussion streams to catch up. Either way, good to see you again. Hello! It's been a while. Hi Jane. I'm very glad to see you.
Oh, it's Jane.
Yeah, but it's okay though. It's okay. If it's any consolation, we have a different resident yapper in the form of Doc.
Yeah, true.
Hopefully you feel better about it all because of that. Our resident light player yapper, shall I add? Yeah, this was nice. Just seeing them hang out again. Could have seen more of Nana, especially considering the cakes, but meh, little sad. This was them also talking about Dave, I think. Dave Sprite right here, I think. Somewhere around here. I don't remember now. But this was a nice conversation.
Bark?
Bark. Yeah, grr. Luna Sagas. Yes, thank you. Fantastic. Great. Yeah, and he just, yeah. Hi. Yeah. So
Mimba,
yeah. This is definitely, this whole scene definitely also sets up how relative everything in the Dream Bubbles is, like time-wise, considering that us seeing Mina on the purple moon here in this scene, this extends like to the end of the next intermission. This like for her, this is all like one chain of events starting here to Openbound 3 and then Mini Strife for Mina, but for like people on the Meteor, it's been a year between the conversation that will transpire here and their last like meeting in like that sequence of events. So that's a little crazy to think about, but I really like that I guess illustration of that, because while I do think that Homestuck, especially towards the end, kind of loses its grasp on it, I definitely do like how many scenes portray that kind of relativity, because I don't feel like there are very many pieces of media that really portray time relativity in a very, I guess, good way in general. Well, I think Homestuck does a good enough job. I'm pretty sure. I'd say it like that. I am honored that you see me as such craft. First canon oxygen interaction. True. Mina. Stop throwing tridents at the blue nerds. Yeah, real. And he wakes up. Oh, right. This would be... Yeah, because Terezi is remembering this specifically. Like recounts a conversation with Vriska, and then it turns out Vriska is not Vriska.
What?
This was also something, because this was the first time that we also got to have like an actual informative interaction with an ancestor. Because Mina, 2 encounters with Mina so far, right at this point, but everything is just an enigma because Mina does what she wants. Aranea here just yaps immediately, explains everything, or rather gives her version of things, especially since how she later like talks about potentially curing Terezi's blindness, which she ends up regretting, obviously. But this whole conversation was interesting, though I don't know how exactly to recall it, because there was a lot there. Oh, these two. Clash. I love how like we get very little of these guys' characterization throughout their chase properly, but for what little scenes with them we get I just enjoy a lot. I just like seeing them. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice to just every once, every few hundred pages you would see them again, still going at each other.
Mm-hmm. Also, the fact that it still says AG when Aranea talks gave people the headcanon that the Ancestors troll tags have the same initials. Yes, I know. I've realized that. I definitely have seen that in Alpha Switch. I gotta see if that comic updated. That seemed pretty promising when it comes to just goofs, just character interactions. Cool. Yeah, back to Lord English. Bad. Why did he do that? Bad guy.
Wait, Lord English is a bad guy?
Wait, Lord English is a bad guy? What? How can he be here already?
All wrong.
Wow! You're saving this, like... Not him stabbing them in the gut while doing this. Oh yeah. This is a nice GIF. This is really well done. I don't know what program they did it in, but this. Also, this I gotta talk. I feel like I gotta talk about this, right? So, Halsey here is dressed like what's the name of the person from the book that Alpha Rose wrote?
I don't know.
Something related to Cal too. Well, this is they have the specific. Well, they specifically have the hair, which obviously is prepared by Calliope, but this like skin paint, right? It's the darker gray that person would have, which. Like, it's a combination of that character and Calliope, and obviously those two characters are already meant to look like one another, but we never really get an explanation for why that is. Is it just Alpha Rose also somehow having some kind of, like, connection to the... Well, we don't know that she does have some kind of connection to the Horror, so maybe they told her something about, like, some figure that maybe she could write about or something like that, but still, the fact that that's not elaborated on, it's something. Not me, I don't mean Calliope, I mean from the book. Kalmasis, yeah, there we go, that meant Kalmasis. Hello, Scalafedi, and hello, Nomeruim. And hello, actually, I didn't actually say hello to JG Enigma, did I? Hello, JG Enigma, too. Kalmasis, yeah. Also, here Arna mentions the Vriska who faced Noir, confirming that the doomed timeline where Vriska went to fight Jack was real and not just a possibility that only Terezi saw. Well, if it is a possibility that Terezi saw, it probably is a timeline somewhere, right? I've always interpreted it that way.
That's pretty much how. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
Never,
if it's a possibility, it's something that happened.
Well, it's not necessarily specified that way, but it's but the fact that we see that same like neurons visual with Snowman traveling around, you know, it kind of implies that those visions and the actual timelines out there are like the same thing. Otherwise, how could Arena know about it? No, yeah, absolutely, yes. There's only so much combinations of A, C, T, G you can make. Well, that's the thing, right? Because it was it's precisely 16 in total, which four human kids, then 12 trolls. That just so happens to be the same exact number as the zodiac signs. There's a lot of like different theming crossing over with very convenient numbers in Homestuck. Also, she makes a comparison that will later be used again when explaining her plan, comparing timelines to blood vessels or something of that matter. I don't remember that actually. Again, like, this is me just remembering my general thoughts about things. I won't remember absolutely everything from every single conversation. You gotta forgive me for that. Headcanon for Ananera's troll tag is Arthropod Garulus. Okay, that's fun. Homestuck is a story about being a kid and growing up. The villain is a kid who refuses to actually grow up and just skips ahead to adulthood. That's fun. I never thought about it that way. I will say I will say as much as certain parts of it, especially stuff with John, does feel like a coming of age story. I don't think there is exactly enough of it for me to necessarily call the entirety of Homestuck a coming of age story, but I definitely like when people interpret it that way. It's just not enough for me personally. Even if there is a lot of good vibes when you actually try to analyze that aspect of it all, I guess.
Then why not just accept it either way?
No.
If you like it and
No, but
makes you happy,
I like
consider
it, but I don't. But for me, there isn't enough of that aspect for me to call it that. Sorry.
Yeah,
I see
alright.
a lot of people saying that it was just a possible scenario and it did not happen. Okay, that's weird. Doesn't Scratch describe it as a doomed timeline? I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah. Vriska's Ancestors logbook is probably the best description we will ever get of the Ancestor Troll, which sucks since Mindfang and is the worst narrator besides the literal green murder toddler. Alright.
The murder toddler.
Yeah. Unless it didn't stop playing. The only Alpha Troll tag I have as headcanon is Kronos as being Triton's Casanova. That's fun. I like that. Which is short for TC and not CA, but whatever. That's okay. The Alpha kids have their initials switched up, so that's okay. This frickin' thing. Bonk. Yeah? Yeah, okay. We can move on.
Or can we?
God, I hope magic is real just before blasting it. I wish this was like an actual explored theme in Homestuck too. The whole like magic isn't real thing. Magic like being based on belief and stuff, and how that connects to the hope aspect. I wish that was like an actual explored thing and not just something teased in jokes. Because that's honestly potentially interesting. I feel. I believe in you. Oh, for who the frick I'm kidding? Magic is freak as crap. Okay. Bye. Goodbye. Lay dead. Not frickin' horse moment. We get horse moment now. Please magic be real. Please magic be real. Can we skip horse moment, please? I want.
Why?
Because it takes long.
Type like 4820 in the number above.
4820? No. Okay, whatever. Vriska gets shocked by Hasi. We know this. We can skip it. Okay. Guys. My favorite.
My favorite song.
Well, not. I wouldn't say my favorite song, but I.
No, it's my favorite song.
That's okay. You can have it as a favorite song. This is my. Okay, we're obviously we're not playing this whole thing, but Mist-Stuck is like the coolest thing ever to me. Cause like it's what I would have imagined a Homestuck like exploration part to be before I actually read Homestuck. The fact that there were those walkarounds, that was fantastic, right? With
I
talking to
really
characters.
like the exploration of James Planet.
Yes, that's the thing, right? Because from those tablets we get so much cool lore about those concerts. The fact that we don't get that for the rest of them is a crime. I wish, man, I wish. Like the culture surrounding these balloons, the whole thing with like them tending to them, hoping to like get their wishes granted by letting one go from the caves into the sky. That all of that stuff is so cool. I really wish that the other planets got that treatment. Again, similar to how John's did, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This was just too cool
Also,
for its...
I
Yeah? What?
I was trying not to laugh when you watched this flash for the first time and you were so convinced that this was a trap that they set for Jane.
Yeah. I don't know, like the fact that there is a dam there that blocks off water that maybe would have otherwise made a lake that for the house to like float on. I don't know, that felt like like something that could have been a Countess's trap, you know? I don't know. Also, I love that this is also a parallel to a John thing from later. God, yeah, just this whole thing, just so cool. And just getting little Sebastian involved, and yeah, these conversations. This was just overall just so cool. I wish, honestly, again, there is a lot of I wish. Why the
Yeah.
hell did little Seb just kind of start obeying Caliborn, huh? At a certain point. We never get that explained. I don't get that still. Like, I don't accept, oh, cause funny, that doesn't answer. Okay, I need a real answer.
I don't know.
Imagine being a B2 consort and being told you are never going to actually meet the nobles and you are meant to die out along before it. Exactly, right? Like, hold on, I need to find the area where that happened, where we were like told that. Here, it was this one, yeah. I'm pretty sure here. One of these tablets. Enthusiastic story about the Maid of Life. Yeah. It is strange to think that the only one alive left in the land to greet the maid will be Hemera herself. And then she doesn't anyway! I hate Homestuck. No, I love Homestuck, but you get me? I'm the turmoil inside of me. It is screaming. Hello cats, welcome to the stream. For context, I have a full read-through of the entire comic on the channel. It's just that we are like going through very quickly through certain things in the comic, just me expressing my general thoughts on it as a whole. That's all that we're doing right now.
Well, not really. It's very precise thoughts.
Yeah, I guess. Actually, being a B1 Carapacian is equally depressing. They are too meant to die as the universe is created elsewhere. That too, right? Because the Prosperians are also kind of just hoping that, oh, they will actually get to hear the croak, right? Meanwhile, so many Carapacians, both on Dursus and Prospet's side, just get killed off. See, that's another thing. When you think about it, it's tragic. Does the comic, like, act like it's tragic? Maybe for like 5 pages. Doesn't really explore it much, these whole societies that it has built up here. That's one of the things that, again, one of the main things that I wish it would have done more, you know?
Yeah.
I think all the trolls should have survived, and I think every character should have finished their personal quest. I don't think every troll should have survived, but I will say, but some of them definitely did get very unsatisfying deaths, I will say that. Finished their personal quest, and I think all of them should have got tiered and... Okay, I see now that you are joking. That's not what I'm saying, though. I don't think every troll should have got tiered. I'm not saying that every troll should have survived. I'm not saying that every single character should have completed their quests. I'm saying that there could have been more of this, considering all of the setup. You know? That's what I'm saying. I'm literally not joking. Oh, okay. Good. See, now we can shake hands over that, even though my opinion isn't exact as yours. I will.
Nah, I wouldn't want that really.
I would not be. I would not be. I'll say definitely this. The fact that so many characters do get just killed off, it definitely adds to the stakes of things. You don't actually know whether someone will revive eventually or not at any point in the comic. And I do think that is powerful. A lot of stories have that like looming feeling that, oh, every single character is gonna be okay after all, right?
Yeah. That's true.
So that's it. See, so that's why I'm thinking, right? That this is. I don't know. It's very funny to read Homestuck and realize nothing happens for 90% of it. I don't think nothing happens for 90% of it. I think there is too much setup, too little resolution of a lot of things. That's what I think. and I don't just mean like character building things. I mean world building things. That's the thing that we are focusing a lot on in my complaints here. Even then, I am only complaining because what is there is really freaking good. Reading all of this, seeing all of this, this was fantastic, gave me a lot of satisfaction. Wish I could have seen more for more planets. At least for the kids, you know, at least for the human kids. Not even in game form, just like actual elaboration and like maybe the planet's cultures being relevant to the story in some way. That would have been nice, you know? One of my favorite things about B2 Medium is how it really raises the question of, are the concerts actually real before the session, or are they created with the whole mythology pre-made? That's the thing, it's like, physically, the planets only appear once all of these kids arrive. But clearly, the Carapacians already had awareness of them anyway. This is a sort of thing where technically it happened, but at the same time, in the Incipisphere, the planets only physically appeared there once the players appear. It's weird, but Carapacians and consorts do have, like, integration with each other before the game starts. That happens, so yeah. John literally has a power to bring back literally anyone back, and then he just brings one back. I definitely don't have.
I always just saw that like told off but not shown or really actually happened thing as like putting it as game lore. It's things that didn't really physically happen, but you know they.
Well, yeah, that's the argument I'm
happen.
making. That's the argument I'm making. But also at the same time, because I was reading a different comment and answering a different comment. Sorry, Luna. Well, do you have like audio like do you have like old audio?
No,
or
I'm
something?
just taking a few seconds before commenting.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm afraid of saying stupid things.
That's okay, Luna. You can say stupid things.
Yeah, I'm still afraid of it though.
Oh, that's okay. I will say I don't have as many. I wanted to say I don't have as many complaints about John no bringing back only one person as some others may have. Likely just because at that point I was, I guess, I don't know. At that point I was just okay, fine. I'll go on with anything that's happening. But I absolutely understand that, right? It's something. It's something. The Alpha Trolls got screwed over the most, getting thrown into an unwinnable game because of something that, from their perspective, didn't even happen yet. Yup. The fact that John didn't even retcon his own dad back to life is still my pet peeve to this day. Yeah.
Here's breakfast time in the song.
I'll say that.
Will you say that?
Yeah. I love this. This is fun. Walkthrough by Tobias Foxington. And Ruins with Strings, and that's the last Volume 5 track that plays in the comic. Dirk Convo. Finding that hat, and then doing this little puzzle, which is pretty limited. But after this, Gamzert, which you see the time traveling things, so you obviously know what's happening here, right? Gamzee travels around in time before somehow ending up at Caliborn's. I still don't know how that happens. God, this was definitely fun, I'll say. I still think that obviously everything that happens with Gamzee, a lot of it is unnecessary and a lot of it is trying to make some kind of point about him being like, oh, he like at a certain point he does turn into a plot device instead of a proper character. The comic tries to do that, but in my view, doesn't really work. I wish there was more of an exploration of Gamzee since there was like the place for that, considering so many things went into his whole going crazy thing. But yeah. Yummy troll blue, I mean potions, yeah, blah. Okay, whatever. Don't have much to say about Gauzy here. Yeah, this. Honestly, this feels like something I should have a lot to say about. This face, by the way. But I don't. This is just a thing that happened. And it's interesting, the way that they react, and the way that these two later, like, in the dream bubbles talk about what happened. Like this, everything, yeah, but I don't have any comments about it. I don't know. Can't find anything to say, so I guess we'll skip. Let me...
I'll let you.
Ruins with Strings. Let me play that in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Hasi hated Gamzee so much he decided to mute him for the rest of the comic. Lamau. God damn it. Again, there could have been a lot of cool stuff happening if it, like, with Gamzee, if you, like, just gave him one freaking, like, POV that actually treated the character seriously, like, in the phase where he's next to Caliborn. Like, that could have been cool, I think. There is material for that. But yeah, here. I'll definitely say the way that we see them, or like the state that we see them in after this interaction, how Tavros sucks up to Vriska so much, it's sad. That part is definitely really sad to see, and I still am really not sure what to think about it. Because, like, that still, to me, came out of nowhere. Maybe somebody else has, like, an explanation for why Tavros suddenly acted so differently towards Vriska after this. But yeah. Anyway, J. Cole.
Wow.
Years in the past, but centuries in the future. Very nice. Because this is the conversation that, yeah, initially this, and then it becomes part of the dream bubble. Oh, well, not yet, because here we get the exposition for how the world ended initially. Like, before the... I guess the proper flood. This was so cool. One of the I will say this alongside the story of the troll as ancestors is like one of the better executed parts of the comic, because it's like just enough detail for you to be like, okay, yeah, I'm satisfied with that, and just enough space to wonder about these characters, and at the same time it's like very little, but also it's meant to be vague because it's like a story being told by another character who just like picked up pieces from past media. It's the framing of it, the way it's told, the exact amount of stuff that we are told. This is a really good part of the comic, genuinely. And a lot of the visuals are very striking too. Like this, these sort of like structures just keeping anyone away from the frog temple, the tentacles everywhere, who we can assume are from, I guess, another horror terror Lusus, maybe, considering that you know the actual one did die. Don't know how Condes got her hands on that, but still. Gosh, these drones are super cool. Tavros Pride Parade is better left without comments. I don't think so. I think you could say a lot about them, but I don't have anything myself. Wouldn't Tavros Pride be the first they/them character before Dave Peta? Well, nobody really refers to Tavros Pride with any pronoun like that. So yeah, but yeah, I guess. I once saw a comment saying how after sharing a body, Tavros and Vriska actually swapped a bit of their personality traits, which we see way later on. I can see that in how Tavros acts in the exact next scene when they appear again, like those two. But I will say also that at least at first glance, I don't really like the idea of that, because kind of it feels like takes away from his achievement near the end of the comic, you know, with his little jig. I don't know. Vriska doesn't get a lack of character development after the retcon. There is more that could be added to here, but that's spoilers. You mean for post-canon? I'll say, I don't think there is nothing. I definitely think that there... her conversation with the other Vriska, right? Post-Retcon Vriska and pre-Retcon Vriska. A lot of people regard it as terrible, and obviously I agree. That's definitely the worst part of it, but considering how she interacts with the rest of the Meteor Gang, I would say she feels like a bit of a kinder person after that, I guess. Though, the way she reacts later in the Dream Bubbles, yeah, I will say that, but we're not there yet, so let's not worry about it. Tavros becoming more confident in Vriska more... yeah, maybe. Alpha Dave and Rose time. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite parts too. It's horrifying and hilarious at the same time. I'm not driving anymore. Okay, hopefully you don't get distracted from the stuff that you're supposed to be doing.
Oh my god, yeah.
Gosh, this. Talking about the Carapations. Gosh, see, I love this. The context of her trying to help out her neighbors. Why did she run away from the people that were at her basement, though? That's what I'm still confused about. Were they, like, trying to eat the cloned cats? Not sure. Or was that, like, Roxy's assumption, maybe? I don't know. I'm just confused why she was scared in that moment. But this is nice. And I like the art in this section, too. Right, Jake recalls. This is like our only picture of Jade. This Jade. Which is sad. It looks like she had white hair, which makes sense. Oh no! Oh no, Tavros! You infected me with your bottom virus during the switch!
Oh my god.
Okay, no me ruim. Yeah, this though. Very sad. Because he was like such a little kid when this happened. Definitely very similar to what Jade had to go through. But getting to see the aftermath here is definitely rings a little different. Ah, this! I loved reading this part. I remember being so satisfied at this explanation for the English last name, because it just makes sense, and it resembles a classic Homestuck time loop, you know? It's just great, the reason why English is the last name of Jake. It's great. Hoppy Voodoo. Very nice. And the regular Maplehoof is there. How did she become small and live for 400 years? I do not understand.
That's the horsepower.
So this is...
Alright, I'm gonna have to go for 10 minutes, sorry.
Alright.
I'll be back later.
Very fitting music for the panel with Jake of a campfire, yeah. Definitely, well, if we're going this fast, the music will not fit every scene we're looking at. But I don't want to bother to like look up every single like new music for like every single 5 seconds. I don't remember what this was. God. Political messaging in the Sparge movies. God, I love it. This I have mixed feelings about still. Considering these are just real people, that's, yeah. Cool art, but yeah. These though, man. They're so cool. There's a period of time where people thought Jay could become Lord English because Caliborn wasn't real yet. I definitely heard of that. It's something that people told me when I was at this part of in the comic initially. Long live Presidents Jay and Dope. Well, 2024 election happened and they didn't get voted. I'm sorry. Hopefully everybody that lives in America that's hearing this is doing alright, and they will be doing alright, their friends and family. I genuinely mean that. Stay safe, everybody, since we're mentioning it. But yeah, this though. Just died. G-Cat! I wanted to see more of G-Cat, just like Beck. Like, Obviously, the setup is that, Gcat is kind of the pet of every single alpha kid in the way that they have the freedom to teleport anywhere, and they just choose to hang out with those with the two kids that are at the time there, you know, with Jake and Jane. But still, I would have liked to see like them be more relevant, because especially since like they don't really do much. They're mind controlled by the Condus, and then when that stops happening, they just get prototyped into Tavros sprite, and yeah, that's kind of it for GCAT, which is a little bit of a shame. Imagine if Lord Jake was actually real Lord English with a Page's personality and mental state. Nightmare. So is that an actual Pyral Spite like the one Redglor had? That's crazy OP asset if so. Yeah, no, it's, well, a dragon of the Pyral Spite variety, but Pyral Spite was like the specific dragon that Redglor had. Like, I'm pretty sure that's just like the name of that dragon, not like a species of dragon. Chat broke for me, but I am still here. Yeah. No, and this happened. Parallel to what happened with Bro too. Gosh. Okay. Right, so we get Brain Ghost Dirk here for the first time. Okay, I'm gonna go for a second. I'm gonna grab a water and I'm gonna grab a snack and I'm gonna be back. Okay. And I'm back. Let me switch the music. Thinking. Yawning, apparently, also. Jump. I can't think of anything. Let me go to chat. Remember when you saw the Scorpio and Taurus symbols on Condi's tiara and thought Vriska and Tavros were influencing her Lamau? Yeah, I remember that! It's just her using the powers of those blood colors. God, those blood casts. Is the part of the comic where Jake is manifesting his Don't call him. Don't call him that. Bad memories of a certain Salty DK Dan video. That weird moment when your alien ghost crush walks in on you talking about your bonus with an imaginary version of your soon-to-be boyfriend. God. I guess the actual manifesting is a bit later. Jake's manifesting himself. Also, the upcoming Arana conversation honestly reveals so much about her and what she's been through. Always hits close to home for me every time I read it. I don't actually remember what exactly she says here. You know what? Cobalt Thief. There we go. What are they even talking about here? Whatever. I don't want to look over it, do not waste too much time. Yeah. Harana walks in. Literally my brain. Oh, okay, so we just get Jack first. Okay. Hi. This was great. Because I did read Jailbreak in between this and first starting the comic. And just seeing this was great. Because this is obviously all silly, not really any character development in any way, just kind of also setting up that Jack is in jail. But wasn't it said somewhere around here about like was it not the like thing of the politics between White Queen and Countess being talked about somewhere around here? I don't remember in like completely now. It was somewhere around here. But yeah, that I like. I like this. I like I like how this is literally a recreation of like multiple scenes in Jailbreak. It is just great. It is just fantastic. And also sets up, you know, with him losing a teeth here, sets up, you know, his eventual transformation, which could have been more thematically significant, but don't have the energy really to talk about that. At what point did you begin to doubt frog hand cherub theory? I don't think I ever thought that it was a frog. Did I at some point think it was a frog person? Like, did I at some point think Calliope was a frog person? What? I don't remember that at all. Oh, hello, Ice. Long story short, she says how she wasn't liked by her group, how the powers allow her to tell if someone is lying to her, and how she feels awful about the negative thoughts they give her, even if there's less of them. Oh man. Okay, I don't remember that at all. Need to reread the comic at some point. Probably not anytime soon, since I literally just got done with it, but that's definitely something that I should do in general. Your theory was that the Cherub universe was in the hand of the frog killed by Jack Noir. Oh, yeah, no, I remember that. I think it was I think it was just like precisely when we saw the red miles appear for Dirk and Roxy. I think that was just that point. Okay, let's just skip this around. There isn't much point to really reminiscing about this much more than we already have. Jack, please. Please. Control yourself, at least a little. Look inside. Very nice gift for the queen. Okay. It's something a lot of people don't remember, mostly because they skip her rambling. But I think it really lets you know her better. From the sounds of it, yeah. This is me just not remembering normally. I definitely read it, you know. I didn't want to skip any part of Homestuck. I always want, because, again, here's the thing, right? Something like the Mindfang's journal, the first part of it that was shown, the one where she talks about Dual Scar, it drained me a lot, because I did not know what the hell she was talking about. But I still wanted to give it a chance. And eventually I had to read somebody's explanation of it because I did not understand all of that fancy talk. But you see, I always want to give like each part of Homestuck like it's shot to impress me. It's shot to, you know, make it understand what it's trying to make me understand what it's trying to put down. But it doesn't work out when I just forget things, you know. Every Dirk besides Brain Ghost Dirk gets decapitated due to technicality because Lil Cal is a part of Lord English which possessed Jack and died by decapitation. Okay, that is a lot. But I guess since Hal is in there, then yeah. God. Spider Giriel. I'm gonna hold on, let me skim this. I don't want to skim things just in my mind, considering that probably doesn't make for very good, you know, stream content. But yeah, I don't remember what you're talking about, Doc, which is fine. Again, need to reread the comic at some point and definitely focus on these lesser remembered conversations, certainly. Oh yeah, here's where we get a peek at DD. This is great. I always love DD. And this just him getting just this little bit of focus here in this part of the comic is fantastic. I always like that. Because this is the part with the cubicle fenestrated walls. It was always a shame to me that in this final universe that we see, in this final universe where we get to see these iterations of the Midnight Crew, HB just kind of gets killed off super early for no good reason. Because after getting to the point where like I understood, oh, so we're not gonna go investigate those other timelines apparently with the Midnight City setting where, you know, the Alpha, CD, HB, and DD that were part of the Midnight Crew might still be alive somewhere. We're just gonna assume that they aren't, since Spade Slick traveled timelines and bam, now they're gone. I just sort of like at a certain point accepted that, but seeing these guys, I kind of hope that there would be like a redo of that. And we did get that with DD. I certainly really appreciate that DD at least gets this a focus. This frickin' thing. Drone Gorg. But yeah, what I was saying. Also, I should just switch the music to something probably more appropriate. Moon Sweater from Volume 10. Actually, no, doesn't actually fit because it's a Midnight Crew song, but it doesn't. Yeah, whatever. It's a general chill theme. Let's leave it on. I feel so sorry to tell you, even in my fan session, I had Canon HB dying really soon before the others, so I kinda get why. Out of the four, she has the biggest least, the least going on. He doesn't have to have the least going on. You can make stuff up about him, come on! Oh, that just makes me sad. It's okay though. It's your right to write the fanfic you want to write. There she also told Jake how he's destined to give LE his first ever defeat. Which... Did that happen at all? Like... I don't understand, what? Also, since Cobalt Thief is playing, I'll be real, I see this music a lot more as like an Aranea theme or Damanas rather than Friskas. Alright. Hi, Rombo's real. Why did Hasi make like every blue cast troll's design so good? Pretty cool, yeah. Horus is very drippy and I don't see enough people talking about it. I just hallucinated, but I heard Kraft say Spider Girl. No, I said girl, Spider Girl, because she was reading the Spider Girl comic that was on Jake's freaking desk. And like, since this wasn't composed composed for Vriska, I'll take my headcanons for it as valid, okay. Garth, I feel sorry to tell you. Okay, I read that already. The way DD is drawn in this panel is really neat. I won't describe it as silly, but it doesn't really have that vibe by DK. It's more so like he's dropping his usual very serious demeanor to just like contemplate, this would be lame. Didi is so classy, he can just ask anything to the contest and she will give it Lamau. Yeah, see, he knows his way around the ladies, you know? He's a real charmer when he wants to be. This music is the answer to the question, what does Princess Luna, where's when it's winter season? What, winter season? What? Homestuck? Yeah, during Caliborn's masterpiece, he uses his hope aura on him. Oh! Caliborn's masterpiece, obviously. Okay, I'm dumb. Would that not be his second defeat, though? Or does he only count as Lord English once he acquires clockwork magics? Because he got defeated by John. Before that, even in his own personal timeline. He looks so dead inside, yeah. I meant Horus, not Equius, but true Equius too. The legends are doing it for him. Stripes. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, I'm sorry, Ice. I didn't get your joke. Okay, let's move on here. Right, this. Okay. Let me look at this. This is. I got so excited the first time I watched this. I actually thought that it would be like a redo, you know, a proper full-on redo, where he goes like crazy. I genuinely thought that. You're not feeling it, that little number was way too big for its brinches. This is a good flash, I'll just let it play. This is one of my favorites. Not a lot of people talk about it though. Oh god, wait, do I have to hide the screen at some point? Because of the grey ladies? Hold on. Okay, I guess it's too late. Whatever. It's art, okay? It's art. YouTube. Don't have to do anything about it. Now look at them, those people hanging out. Wow. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble and we'll never trouble you. We'll make her a member of the make your wife. No, don't think of her like that. God no, God damn it, I saw it. That's terrible. I should have expected them to show up again. Too late, Baco, age restriction 99 plus, exactly. I once went home at 2 scared my wife to death. Hey! Best pairing. Spade, Slick, and Miss Paint, hell yeah. 100% best pairing. Again, straight ship so good it's Yuri. Singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble. Why did you show risk at the wife? Shut up. Literally shut up. Literally stop talking. Mwah. This is just fun. This flash is just fun. Just recalling things from random places in the comic. And also some new panels. Because this is the first time we see Roxy actually run from the drones. Before we see it in panel. Cool redraw of the Jade panel though. The Aradia one was definitely worse than the Roxy one. The milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Who's this douchebag? God, this is fantastic. No, this is not. Could have done better on that redraw.
Make her
Look at her.
member of the Midnight Crew. Make her
I miss you, Midnight Crew. I miss you so much. My heart goes out to you, fellas. Put the cigarette on the disc, you'll ruin it. Great ideas. Wasn't very fast, should be fine. Makes me wonder how it have been if CD had gotten the ring. Jack got HS Volume 4 Black, DD got his song, and maybe CD would have like gotten unreleased. I wouldn't say that necessarily. That could have been a better song, I think, for him. Something more Soleil. It would have been really funny if they did a calm version of Black, or a double calm version, considering that it's a remix of Liquid Negroste, and had the Flash be a much chiller version of the OG, yeah. But this is fun. Getting to actually, you know, this, and having like this, a song actually appear in the comic proper, and it's like a cool freaking a cappella cover, but very cool, very cool. I love this version of the song. David Coe, fantastic job. Was there any contributors? Let me see. No, just credited as David Coe. That's it. Very nice, very nice. This is also a great track art. Look at them. They're styling. They're freaking styling. Look at them all. Okay. Instead of it being SS getting the contest and DD having a pleasant chat before he puts on the ring or something. Like, he puts on the ring here, and yeah, he does the void ring so he can go invisible, and then he does the Red Miles, and then just kind of intimidates Jane and Jake and Dirk and Roxy with it, and doesn't really do much with it after that. Like, Red Miles, if you know how to use it, is a freaking OP power, I feel, right? So,
Red Miles?
yeah, you can never escape the Red Miles.
Yeah. I came here because I can't. I tried, but yeah, I couldn't.
What?
No, I couldn't. I
Okay.
couldn't escape the Miles.
Oh yeah, true. Hi, Luna.
Hello.
What I was saying, Red Miles is it's like a very OP ability. I feel like if the DD is in the possession of it, he should have had like something to do during Collide, right? I don't know. Maybe like Dad could convince him to be on a different side or something. I don't know. That could be fun. They kind of look like Prosperians in that cover. Well, it's the light. It's the light. Oh yeah, the Red Miles reaching far places could be a reference to how the Queen in chess can do so much since it's still the Queen's ring. Yeah. I heard that interpretation before. It's really cool. Anyway, Jane finds wallet. Okay, I've read every single dad note. I need to read this one too. Daughter, if you are reading this, it means you are strong enough to lift the piano over your head and shatter it to pieces. While the instrument was expensive, it is a small price to pay for this important step on your journey towards becoming a powerful, independent young woman. I am so proud of you. I love you, Dad Crocker. Dad Crocker, I love you. Hell yes. Okay. Don't remember this conversation, and I don't really want to skim it to see what it is. Okay, no, right, because they are... Right, and then you converted Hall to, like, into all of this grist, that's right. So much for, like... I had a big point in this whole thing being... that they have very limited grist because the underlings are actually really hard to murder and they don't yield very much of it. So much of it for that. Yeah. So this is, yeah, I'm definitely complaining about the brother, but I don't remember this conversation exactly. And again, We're not here to reread conversations, we're here to talk about what we're actually remembering to be happening. Oh! This. Alright. Get your fill, everybody.
Yeah.
Frickin'
This is the Yuri you've been looking for.
No, that was not Yuri.
Yes, this is
This
Yuri.
could be Yuri.
And this is Yaoi.
This, okay. Actually true. Longing in his eyes.
Yeah, you know what? I said that without thinking, but I'm right.
I love you. This is just like Soap. Dirk is playing him like a fiddle. The freaking fan child, god, I forget this is even a thing. Lewd! Holding hands. I love you so... Hold on, not Sobak, what am I saying? Sawtooth. I love you so much, Sawtooth, you should have been part of Collide, you're so cool and you have rockets.
We should have gotten Sawtooth against Lord English.
Exactly. Or like against a more powerful leprechaun or something, like one of, like maybe Quarters, maybe Sawtooth against Quarters, they both have the jawline.
Wow.
I don't know, something. They're cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the red mouse reading. Hello, Creatura of the Night. Welcome to the stream. Don't remember you before, so I'll just explain really quick. I have a whole series, full read-through of Homestuck, me reading to all of it blind for the first time on the channel. Here we're just reminiscing in this little series.
What if Casey's skeleton army went rogue after they defeated the leprechauns and then Sawtooth helped by destroying the army with his rockets?
No! They wouldn't do that! That's evil and fricked up.
What? They're lifeless skeletons. Of course you should kill them.
No! Skeletons
It's free XP.
are cool.
It's free XP.
Shut up.
Royal.
Royal-chan.
Royal Chan.
Human wink. Humane wink. I love that freaking correction. Your eyes are an ocean. Your breasts are also an ocean. This is just like peak Homestuck, you know? Whatever you have to say about Act 6, this is peak Homestuck. Cake. Yeah. Wow.
Ditto.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
What else is? Oh right, this. What? Okay, bone. Sure. And he's drawing the ship that he believes in. Beautiful. If skeletons are so cool, why don't invertebrates have them, huh? Well, invertebrates are so cool on their own, they don't need a skeleton to be cool, okay?
It's true. Oh my god, Roxy came while I was gone. Hey Rox.
Yeah. The commissioner's completely obvious fetish. Stop. He doesn't even like things like that sexually, this guy. I do wonder how this art is quality-wise in universe. Is this considered mostly realistic, or does it just look kinda crappy from their perspective? I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty alright. But it's like not like photorealistic. Like some people maybe would say. I wonder what the limits of Dad's wallet are. Can you just capture log anything, or is there like an actual size? To me, I imagine.
What if it's around the same weight limit as Minecraft's inventory? With the blocks of gold.
With the blocks of gold, yeah. I'll say his this is, yeah, they finish. I already killed him. God. This, because after, after all of that, we get this reveal that Dream Body is dead. Oh man, Child Obsession, Carapations. That could have been cool to see more of a little. Look at them all, they're all so silly and also probably very sad about Skaya.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. They probably are.
Hmm.
I mean, depends on the art style. If they suddenly decide to look more realistic than it isn't. If they are in the mood of simply feeling simplistic or rendering symbolically, then it's pretty damn accurate art. Yes. I guess that too. What if you capture a wallet into a wallet? Well, in Minecraft you can't put a shoulder or shulker box in a shulker box, and you can't put a bundle in a bundle, so that's your answer. Oh, back to this. What do you think people think you're doing? God, this panel, I love this thing. I remember putting it as a thumbnail at some point, as it was a temporary one though. Shoo. This is more exposition moment. Actually, talking about the ancestors more properly, because this is also Who are you people and why should I care about you? Terezi just trying to shush him. It's great. I remember like really liking this whole meetup. Characters just meet like character pairs just getting to interact for the first time, or like seeing them for the first time. It's like one of my favorite things in Homestuck whenever there is like a character pair that hasn't interacted before and now they have. It's like my favorite thing. And this is like a whole bonanza of that. Alright, her dream body. Just out here. Won't recall much about this though. This though, yeah. But I'm all. They have all of these like sprites already ready for the ancestors, but they didn't get used until Collide, which is really funny. Like aside from Arana and Mina, literally all of them, yeah. Gosh, the Mara. At this, this is also super cool because this is easily missable, but the same like visual effect was there when the beat mesa was like going up into Skya too. Before I will say it again, I've never envied more a time resetting mechanism as I do right now. I wish I could be a cardinal movement right now. Okay, sure, eyes. This was our one chance at getting more in-depth tale of on the ancestors and ancestors, but of course that goddamn fish had to interrupt and ruin it. Yeah, you just. Yeah. What does it say here? Better luck next time, man. Bam, and they're all dead. Yeah, the worst story ever told. Yep. And then she proceeds to actually mostly talk about the ancestors, not the ancestors. Oh yeah, this is right, Jake. Yep. She's still fantasizing. And Terezi can see Brain Ghost Dirk, which super confused me the first time that I saw that. Okay. It's just going along. And this is the first time we've seen the Glyph Tyler, gosh. And the shrinking beginning thing, we still don't know where most of the weaponry exactly came from, the path that that weaponry took. This whole thing. How did it... Because this didn't... I don't remember now. For God's sake, Mina Arana was legitimately excited to see you again after literal eons of solitude, and you still treat her like garbage. Yeah, it's funny when you think about it that way. How it's literally been that long of a time and they haven't managed to meet each other. The main ones probably, at least. Also, I mean, she is a seer of mind. So of course she can see a brain ghost. Yeah, that makes sense. What happened to this, by the way? I don't remember his house. Well, there they all are. They just appear in his thing, which we don't see like anybody deliver these to the actual Frog Temple in the alpha session at all. Like, at all. Well, it doesn't have to be at the alpha session, but like, that's the thing, right? Because if the Frog Temple is the same one from back then, how did this one have like a different cargo than the one? Because like, if this is also like a bifurcated meteor, right? From the veil, from the initial veil, not like this session, then it would mean that it would need to have the same cargo, right? Meanwhile here they have it's different stuff. It's all of the weapons, which is still confusing to me. Jake forgot to give Brain Ghost their Kashawa. Okay. The smell thing. Hello, hi Morningstar. Dream Bubbles work so weird, it's implied the other 11 trolls were already there for so long, yet if I recall correctly, Mina just spawned after dying, so why did it take so long? Relativity is just sometimes happens that way. It's sad, but it happens. John, one more thing. And this. Is the Transmaterializer? Yeah, Transmaterializer. Okay, hold on, I need to watch this. This is great. I love this. This and Frigglish fast forward to Jasper sprite. It's great. These two flashes are absolutely fantastic. God, like the more I revisit Mina interactions, the more I go from she's cool but kinda annoying to she's annoying but there is a small bit of coolness in her. Can't wait until I just hate her. Oh no! I love... Because Michael Gay Bowman obviously is singing in a very like jokey way here. Oh, look at her. But if you haven't heard his proper like music, like actual music and actual modern music, then you might not know. He like has a genuine singing talent, singing ability. I especially like from his new album. I especially like. Oh yeah, fast forward. From his new album, I especially like the track Vampire State. It's very good. PM. Jacka boy. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
There we
Is
go.
it good?
Okay.
I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing, 'cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream could never do. I'd still miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing. I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you,
listen to this full compliment, there is like there she blows. There she blows. I'm crying. I'm crying. 07, guys, 07.
Wow.
But what was
Yeah,
this?
maybe.
I forgot. Okay, shut up. Terry Kaiser from the 11th of November 2011 to the 4th, the 13th of April 2009. Yeah, Liv Tyler blah. And that was how that stuff happened. The bunny didn't make it. Sad. Oh boy, it's a chess game that I tried to follow as best I could. But also I was like...
You don't know
confused
chess?
about it because you don't know chess.
How can someone not know chess? It's like... What? It's
I-
like the base game to let someone know that you are smart.
What if I'm
That you
not
have a
smart?
base smart.
What if I'm not
Then
smart?
you don't know chess.
Yeah, exactly. See? There's a really good part of the comic though, because it's like the last interaction that Calliope and Caliborn really get in the comic, right? And I really like that how you can guess the whole like switch of the bodies thing from this alone. It's really cool. I really like it. And also just chess coming back as like a relevant thing in general. Caliborn is both hilarious and also legitimately clever. Hold your horses. Very rarely. Also, this is just cheating. Yeah, okay, there we go. Calliope gets genuinely angry. Yeah. Man. And the fact that after this, she just gets killed off. That's... Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this thing. 'Cause now this is just like a regular thing. A regular... Jane is trying to have a regular conversation, right? But Roxy is running for her life. Well, TD is answering because, yeah. Then they go to Prospect through the transportalizer. See Dirk's scene, yeah, all of the different perspectives there. It's really cool. It's really cool part. This too obviously explains how Jake Harley got to the Incipisphere before anybody. But like, the fact that these things just exist here under the main elevator, that's crazy. Like, what? Was that planned? Probably not. That doesn't feel like it would be. I love them. I love them. Okay. I don't have much to say here though, but it was a little definitely like it felt a little stressful to read this, huh? First time. Oh, I love her trying to help the Carapacians. I'm always gonna say that. Because that does her wallpaper. I forgot about that. That's so funny. And yeah, Dirk. Both bodies moving at once. Throw it into the fire. Screw you, I'm not chucking the seaman into the flaming ocean. Yeah. Dirk, this is us. Okay. Yeah. I selected all those characters. Time to move on. It's not cheating, it's merely a clever strategy for clever dudes. Real. Does anybody remember that panel of Roxy standing out there with her phone, the BG of fire that was totally a Mandela effect or a fan-made panel? I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about. I can't picture it. Okay, but Luna, have you considered some of us aren't smart? Some of us are indeed officially professional idiots. That's what I said in the chat.
Yeah, but if you just learn chess, you would be smart, you know.
Aha, that's what makes a person smart? I'm in the forest fire.
Yeah.
Oh! There she is! This was a big thing. Because I remember seeing... Okay, because I do remember seeing him. Before getting to this part. But for a while I was genuinely confused on whether this would be a completely different character or Calliope would actually be the green person. Specifically because of the constant like troll fake-in. I was so confused about that, which is good I guess, even though I was spoiled on the visage of cherubs, I was still, that still was going on there. God, I love how a specific artist, like a specific like real life artist, like style, got to be the style of Calliope. That's so cool, I think. So cool. Oh yeah, the special Stardust. Whatever. Even my words. When you paint everything with your blood, even my words. Yep, okay. That definitely did happen. Yeah, fantastic history. Fantastic history. Very important. Yeah, marked out some stuff. I remember that too. Don't have much to say about this whole thing, but it's really cool to see like also another character introduction like this. It's... Hold on. Let me actually just set up some music again. Because this was like sort of an incomplete one, right? Because we do get to see the rooms of the Alpha Kids, a little less than normal because we don't get to like experience their whole houses like with the Beta Kids, and here we get even less since we only get to talk about stuff on Calliope's side of the room. So just thinking about the fact that at this point we don't even know like Caliborn's name, that only gets revealed with the with the flash. That's definitely something. It gave him this aura of mystery still, despite us seeing him mainly as this freaking weird person on the internet. Lord, that gave Callie look so happy and innocent and suddenly, holy frick, is that a gun? Hell yeah, dude. I've heard apparently before Kali's reveal has it leaked how she looked like, and it was just another troll. Can someone confirm that was a real though? I don't think it was. No, I don't. I'm pretty sure it was not a leak. I'm fairly sure that it wasn't a leak, and it was more so like, hey, since I don't want people to get spoiled on this, when you discuss the new update, please use this image instead of the actual image of the actual character. Thank you. And it was like the image of on the map. I'm pretty sure that was the case. Like if we go to the map and we go here, yeah, there we go. That's that. I like all of the stuff here. It has a different. It has like a specifically different vibe than the alien stuff with the trolls. I like it. The outside, and a redraw of a part of Make or Pay. So cool. And then we get to see this is the future of the Earth. And I remember I kept thinking, right, that this all here meant that I remember thinking that this all meant here that like the sun being there, right? And the fact that later on we see you know, Caliborn's dad destroy all of those trolls. I thought that implied that this was like in the troll universe, right? God. I guess it makes sense considering the repopulation of the third universe, Earth, with Earth-C, but still. I was so confused for so long. Because I mean, I guess it makes sense that some planet at some point would just have trolls, right? And that were the fun trolls that got eradicated in that one panel, but yeah, I was like so confused about that, absolutely, like all of that time, about this being in what universe this was in the first place. Kind of bad music to see them all die too, but I guess we ball. I don't exactly remember my reaction to all of this. This is all like only narrated by Caliborn too, though. That's a little concerning. That's a good gif. I'm surprised I don't remember this from anywhere. Boom. Okay, fantastic. This is stupid. Right, because that's a redraw of the... Wow. And he just shoots him down. Glare explode, yeah. Freaking weird power that we only see once. I mean, it all makes sense, we only see this dragon once. Well, this specific one, obviously Pyrospite is the same kind of dragon, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then Seb sinks. Goodbye, Seb. I'm so sorry, sweet prince.
We never needed you.
No, we needed him a lot. That's definitely another Pyrospite, yeah. Hello, Tank. If I recall correctly, if you turn on the website changes option, there is a link at the bottom of the page that goes to the fake troll design for Kali. Oh, really? I didn't know. Website changes option? Maybe did I have like too old of a version of the collection? Because I don't remember seeing that at all. I don't know. Yeah. And he's just KO'd, yeah. We have a lot of KOs in Homestuck too. And goodbye. Artist's rendition. I always forget about that too. The Cherubs had access to like any point in these kids' history, and up until these deaths, I guess. These first deaths. All deaths and KOs, I guess. Goodbye, Cal. He goes away for Caliborn to find way later on. Wait, so is that how Seb got to Caliborn? Why did it took me like a dozen readings up until now, so many years later, to pick that up? No, yeah. No mods, absurd. Everyone knows you need to have Doom mod in the collection. Oh, wait. Is that a mod that allows you to run Doom inside of the Homestuck collection? Does that exist?
I have never heard of that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, by the way, Craft, I DM'd you upon the panel of Roxy. I mentioned that I swore was real, but and apparently isn't. Okay, let me look. Oh yeah, this one. No, yeah, this does look more fan made, but it is definitely it is very confusing. I've seen it around, but yeah, it is fan made. It's crazy. The music is a little loud, I think. Okay, let's move on. Okay, this is where we get to the cool stuff. Because this is where... This is Dirk... This Dirk is obviously, like, yeah. And then gets replaced with, like... Dream Ghost Dirk gets replaced. Which, I mean, still kind of makes sense considering that their consciousnesses are related. The Dream Ghost Dirk knows what's going on with main Dirk. Somehow. But still, that thing was kind of weird. Yeah. Oh yeah, Roxy is here, just a proper physical Roxy, and this Dirk is just a dream projection. It's cool. And this. It's a good setup for the... Good setup for everything that's gonna happen. Calliope goes to bed because she knows she needs to. And doesn't wake up. Just sad. He can't go outside the bubble. He just froze Roxy. And then we get... Oh! This panel! No! Serenity! Man. I know that we get to see all of the fireflies later in Collide get free, right? Like fly around everywhere. And we get to see WV with Serenity. But it was like a last moment where we saw Serenity do the little like blinky thing with talking in Morse code. That would have been nice. But the fact that, you know, from this point in the comic, right here, this all the way up until to the very finale, like WV is just separated from Serenity, just like that. It's sad. Yep. Dirk's there, and he's alive, and his light shatters. Or, well, shatters later. Dirk synchronize. This is such a good freaking pair of flashes, dude. Again, I wanted to like skip more flashes, but like as I'm getting to these, it's just impossible for me to do so.
That's too cool, yeah.
Yeah, I hope you understand that, Luna.
I do. I do, actually.
There is a mod that lets you play frickin' Mario 63 in the collection. That the frickin' fan game? That's so specific.
What?
Do you not know of Super Mario 63, Luna?
No, I think I've seen it, but why? Why even?
That's funny. Dun, 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 dun. God, he's so cool. He's a man with a plan. When you do analyze the panel slowly, it does seem obvious to me it's fan-made for very tiny details, and yet it looks so real that I feel like it was in HS and suddenly stopped being there. Yeah, I understand that. High five. Just randomly. Don't know who you are, but high five. So everybody say thank you, Aranya, for waking up Dirk and giving us Unite synchronization, therefore making sure the kids actually make it through the game. You can say thank you like that to a lot of things in Homestuck, considering how interconnected things are through relic time relativity, but yeah. Boom! Got this. Yeah, dog! Stop. What the hell is bro doing? Like, what is he doing here?
Death.
And Roxy doesn't manage to actually kiss Jane. Dims. But then... The conversation with Hal, between Jake and Hal. This whole thing. Oh yeah, this is the first time where he actually calls himself Hal. I remember that. Gosh, Hal is such a cool character. I wish there was more like elaboration on him besides like because after this the first time that the only time that we after this see Hal like interact at all again is in Subact 5, which just gives us the one conversation between Dirk and Hal, the last one, before he gets prototyped into Arqueous Sprite, which I like Arqueous Sprite, but it's kind of wild to think about how because of the time skip this is like we don't actually get to see Hal like really do anything with while having that name, which is wild because you think of Hal as his name, you think of that character as as Hal. It's like how is there nothing in between these parts where Hal is present? How is that even possible? Oh well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Making it happen. Also, hi, John.
Oh yeah.
The person that did after us that one freaking amazing animation also did like an animated version of that scene, didn't they? Hey, Esther Q Knight, the better one. Not taking any criticisms. This is the better one.
Maybe.
It's so hype.
Maybe.
It's so hype. Dave is a hero even if he thinks otherwise. Oh, also sad knowing Dave would probably actually just give Dirk his themes because of his hatred towards hero role. Wait, hold on. Talking about half of me loves this Flash, and the next one, the other half is like this and time by my side were Dave themes. Dirk is cool, yeah, but Dave, yeah, exactly. Because there wasn't like a regular volume of the OST that came out in between, when it came out and the last one. Oh gosh, this is so high. Just getting to see the kids like at the same spot. This was like the difference maker between the two groups of human kids, because these four actually met together at a very early point in their whole like adventure. It was fantastic, and there it happens. Hi, T-Sot. Okay. So after this, everybody enters because of the robots. Say thank you, Sawtooth and Square Wave, okay? Weird freaking cherub baby on the tree.
True.
Goodbye. Goodbye. And goodbye. Just that part, not the whole thing at this time. Very cool. And Caliborn enter. Also Peak. This is one of Azur's favorite flashes. And you can see why.
Yeah. It's very, very good.
Gosh, it's such a good intro to Lord English. It's such a shame that we don't get to see much of, him, actual Lord English after this until Collide. Like, some character for Lord English, please. Man. But it's cool. This whole thing is just so cool. So good. So ominous, so actually genuinely threatening. Like it feels like you see some of the scenes later here, and it actually feels hopeless, right? Because this weird freaking kid starts like being all weird, and then his future version, which we now here find out is his future version in the first place, does all of that stuff that is obviously super dangerous to all of those ghosts that we came to care about, because they're all the characters we care about. Like all of that, dude, all of that. I'll put it up again. This flash is way too good from the name drop of Caliborn to nonchalantly like that to the big reveal, the creepiness of it, to the introduction of Double Dying to show he is the real threat. Yeah. Oh, these ghosts, man. Such a shame. Caliborn, my craphead son, I love you so much. Also, the original John died forever. Yup. On the other hand, though, Sweet Dreams original John and Dewey Daves, well, they won't get to hell in dreams. They're just gone. Unfortunately. And he pro bites off his leg. And then magically attaches a robotic leg because cybernetics in Homestuck is magic. Yeah, they're just loose wires, loose pipes, and it works. Absolutely unhinged man. As one comment under the Eternity Served Cold said, "You saw little cow, prepare for big cow." That's funny, I never saw that comment. Even though I actually really like looking at the comments on their Homestuck songs. Or real uploads of them on YouTube, I suppose. Bye, Aquarius. Bye, everybody. Did you guys ever see that unused animation for the big blast attack? That was unused because it looked so good, because it was made by a guest animator. Hi, Dark Mage. Whole presentation, whole like setup, it's so good. Lord English is so bad. I wouldn't describe him as based for this necessarily. This is also the first time we actually see the Page's ridiculous outfit. Oh right, yeah. before Jake. Oh, by the way, I think originally, if I recall, this song was named Eternity Shylock or something like that, right? I don't remember. I don't remember anything like that. Dave looks on. That session. Okay, this part is so good. The way everything swells and you see the Statues of Liberty flying up. I still get chills here, dude!
Still so good.
Oh. Memories, man. I had such a time watching this for the first time. Now this is a single player entrance. And these two being just like shocked. And then keep it going back to Arrow. Also the Howard Terrace with their violet blood. Look at them. And they go back to chasing each other soon, but like, yeah, they're having a moment. And then this image. This pattern. The sun flying into the black hole.
And there it goes.
Oh, also showing the damn horror terrors being dead and these two just confused. It's such a way to say this is the real deal. That's the thing, right? Because the powers are there, the setup is there. We just don't get to see Lord English do Lord English things very much in this comic. Which takes away from the final battle a bit, I think. Definitely. And this was so cool. Violent possible entrance. Jack and PM stopped the chase. What they saw was just that horrifying. I will be 100% real though. I know I mentioned it much, but I like a lot more how DDOTA utilizes the second half of the song over how Collide does. Double Devil the Other? Okay, yeah. I will read comics at some point.
Wow.
Right now, Azure Siphone's forcing me to read the Dan Dan manga. It has some parts that I need to skip, but also some parts that are just like peak characterization and peak character writing on every single level. We also see how turtles have violetish blood, yeah. Also, this is bad and sad and horrible, but I have to end, which is bad because we only got through one sub-act. That's crazy. There was so much, I had like so much that I actually did want to say. Like, this wasn't just like, man.
Yeah.
So two more, I guess, if we manage to make them longer. Won't be able to
Two
do
more.
it. Won't be able
It's
to
fine.
Yeah, won't be able to do anything on the weekend regarding Homestuck. It's like, man. Here's the thing, right? I want to be done with this series faster, considering that, you know, I want to get to the games, but I want to get this done too, like I said at the beginning of the stream. So I really, really hope that you'll understand that.
I think it's okay.
That being said, I probably won't have all too much to say about Openbound. Well, maybe I'll talk about the actual characters a little, right? But... Well, whatever. There is always another day. Possibly 2 more streams. Now, this is the actual part I care about HS, reasons, exposition, booth, and Damara, real. Fushai Ruler, the only good Mina-related thing? Nah, she has good themes all around. I really like the Dancestors, they say a lot with very little. About their personalities, definitely, I'd say that. Well, maybe aside from Kankri, he says a lot, and that's it. Also, always forget that this has an intro. I think it was bugged out on the website and it stopped showing. No, it wasn't bugged out. The reason for that is because, see, the other walkarounds became just slideshows on the website after the death of Flash. Meanwhile, this thing wasn't actually coded in Flash. This was coded in HTML, but the intro was still in Flash. That's why the intro is missing from the website currently. Okay, I guess, yeah, like I said, we'll come back to this, maybe 2 more episodes. I'll try to be more brief about bigger parts of the comic. I'll definitely be more brief about Openbound, like there is no way I'm going through it, you know? But yeah, I will catch you guys later. Tomorrow on Outer Wilds. Tomorrow on Yellow again, where we catch up to new pacifist stuff. And yeah, we'll see ya. Hopefully, again, we'll get to the games soon enough, and so that I can get to the epilogues, you know.
Sure.
Okay, thank you once more, everybody. I'm sorry, not really controlled by me. Bye bye. Oh, actually, question of the day.
Bye everyone.
Question of the day.
Right. What do we do with a question of the day?
Since we're at this part, actually no, we already did who's your favorite Dancester and why. Obviously we already did that, that's such a basic question.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts about Openbound in general? Because a lot of people think that it's a waste of time, honestly. Like I've seen a lot of people like precisely say that opinion. Obviously I don't think that, considering how much fun it actually is to talk to everybody. But yeah, what's your thing? What's your thing about just in general about Openbound since we're here? Okay, yeah. Like the video if you're still here. If you're new, subscribe for more. I have more like in general story-related stuff on the channel. It's not just Homestuck. We're doing Undertale Yellow and Outer Wilds at the very moment right now still. So yeah, that's cool. Those are that's story stuff, and I like yapping about those things. I yap about Outer Wilds a lot while I play it, in fact.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you everybody for watching. See you next time. Bye.